Hey, maximizers. Welcome to my live. If this is your first time watching, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Kristen Maximizer. I am a strategic money coach and I help women make more money by creating a profitable business from scratch. Um, Tonight, I just wanted to do a little bit of a ranty rant, and I feel like you can see um all my stuff in my glasses. So I'm gonna take my glasses off. It's gonna be a little bit hard for me to read the comments. But I wanted to talk tonight about how starting a business gives you freedom. So I'd love to know in the comments where you watching from. And yes, you have a business. No, you don't have a business, or you want to start a business. So let me know in the comments what city, what state, what country you're watching from. I want you to type yes, you have a business. No, you don't have a business, or you want a business. So yes, no, or want. And I want to talk about how having a business gives you freedom. Having a business gives you freedom. Having a business gives you freedom. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about my experiences and some of my clients' experiences on having freedom. So back when I was working in my 9 to 5, back in 2017, 2018, I dreamt of freedom. I dreamt of time freedom and I dreamt of financial freedom. Okay. Put a number one in the chat if you dream of time freedom. If you want to be able to wake up when you want, if you want to be able to devise your own schedule. Now, I know for some of us with kids, we still have to wake up at a certain time, but being able to dictate your time, being able to be in charge of your time, not having to request time off for family things, a mental health, whatever, just being able to be in control of your own schedule and still make money, right? So I wanted the time freedom probably more than the financial freedom. I had felt so stuck, like Groundhog's Day. You go to work Monday through Friday, you're so excited for Friday, you enjoy the weekend, you dread Monday, and then you do it all over again. Waking up early, commuting to an office, taking my kid to daycare, picking her back up. It was just like a rat race. So I craved the flexibility to be able to see my family when I wanted, to just wake up without an alarm. So what do you do now? I'll tell you in a second what I do now. To wake up without an alarm is a luxury that I didn't have for about 25-ish years of my life. So I say I remember life from age 5, right? So that would be about 28 years of life. And I've been on my own business for the past almost 4 years. So I would say for about 23 years, I had to wake up with an alarm. I had a schedule, whether it was school, then college, then working a full-time job. Okay. So I wanted the time freedom. I wanted to be able to see my family for every holiday if I wanted to. And I wanted to be able to choose my own work schedule based on when I worked best. Okay. So, one of my biggest factors for wanting to have my own business was honestly the time freedom. And then the financial freedom, because in the 9 to 5s that I worked, although they were sales positions still had a capped income. You can only work so many hours. You can only sell so many things. You can only do so much on the clock. So, yes, the income is unlimited, but you can't make money in your sleep in your 9 to 5 for most 9 to 5s, right? There's hours, you're capped. And also, I'm going to do a live about this, but my sister says I have a problem with authority. And I also felt like when I was in my 9 to 5 that the way in which they had us do things was not always the most productive way or the best way to do something. It was like always like we're doing things the hard way. We were working harder and not smarter. We were always working harder and not smarter. And it was very, very frustrating. So having my business gave me the freedom. So someone asked, what do I do? So Bree, I am a money coach and I help women make more money by creating a profitable business from scratch. So I create content on social media. I have one-on-one clients. I have 2 group coaching programs. I have the Money Saving Academy to help you coupon, budget, and meal plan. And I have the Side Hustle Society to help you start and scale your business from scratch. So from idea to business and make consistent money. So I am a coach. I am a content creator. I also have some brand deals. So I truly work for myself. I have a gig. I Instacart. I help my sorority sister sell some things. So I do a lot of things on my own. But all the things that I do, I get to do on my own time. I dictate the freedom. So the financial freedom is definitely a roller coaster. I have personally not reached that $1 million level yet, but I am on my way. But I didn't necessarily need $1 million to feel financial freedom. I realistically need, about $150,000 a year to really feel the financial freedom that I was desiring. And in my 9 to 5, I had cracked gross 80. And when I say I want 150,000, I low key mean like I want to pay Crystal $10,000 a month. Like Crystal wants 10,000. I don't want to just make 10,000 in my business, because if I make 10,000 in my business, Crystal's probably only getting half of that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I want to gross 15 to 20,000 in my business so that Crystal can have $10,000. Like I want my salary that I get to take home to be 100,000. Because even when I made 80,000, I was probably only taking home about 55 of that after insurance, taxes, and whatever. Like I want to take home 100,000. Are y'all with me? Like I want to take home. I want to pay myself $10,000 a month. That is the financial freedom path that I'm on right now in my business, in my gigs, whatever. Like whatever I have to do, my goal is to have the financial freedom of I am paid $10,000 a month. Okay. So I would have to work a long time or work in some really skilled labor for my take home pay to be $10,000 a month. Okay. So that's the reason why I started my business: the time freedom and the financial freedom. But most importantly, the time freedom. So my sister is a flight attendant. And yesterday at like 4 o'clock Eastern, she's like, I'm overnighting in Fort Lauderdale, which is like 3.5 hours away from my house. And she's like, you should come and spend 18 hours with me in Fort Lauderdale. Now, I am a planner, and I'm also low-key a little bit of an anxious person. I won't say that I have anxiety, but certain situations make me anxious. Okay. And it's not like outwardly anxious, but it's more like, oh my gosh, this wasn't planned. Put a number 1 in the chat if you are a planner. I had planned out the rest of my Wednesday. I had planned my Thursday, and I had planned my Friday. My sister is literally asking me to come for 18 hours. My sister lives in Texas, and the last time I seen her was in January. And I was like, I don't know when I'm going to see her again, when I'm going to not have my spouse or my child around for me to be able to spend uninterrupted time with my sister. And me and my sister are so close. We talk almost every day, even though we live in 2 different states. So just when I was about to tell her no and give her 50,000 excuses on why I couldn't and all the work that I had, I said, you know what? This is the time freedom that I dreamed of. If I had a 9 to 5, she would have never even asked me to come to Fort Lauderdale, right? Because she knew that I got to clock in at this time, clock out at that time. No way. But because I have my business, I was able to reschedule one client. I pushed up my coaching call that I had scheduled, and I did one coaching call on the beach today. So I went to Fort Lauderdale last night, had drinks with my sister, spent the night with her. We woke up in the morning. We went straight to the beach. I had a drink on the beach. She could not drink because she had to work. I had a drink. We literally chilled on the beach for like 4 hours. We had some good food, some good music. We chatted a little bit, but we really did just chill out. But me and my sister are the kind of people that when we're together, we could be watching a show or both on our phones. But the fact that we're together, we have a synergy. So why am I wasting my breath and telling you this story? Having my business gave me the freedom to pick up, take my laptop, take my phones, and drive 3.5 hours to see my sister. And when I say I literally got back like an hour ago. I was at Publix closed at 10, and I was at Publix at 9:40 using the bathroom because I had been in the car for almost 4 hours and I had to pee and I needed to get some more sunflower seeds. Okay. So I'm saying this to say, starting your business will lead to the freedom that you are desiring. Now, I understand that not everyone wants to start a business, but if it's in your heart, if it's in your spirit, and you want to start a business, this is the type of freedom you're allowed to have. Thankfully, I have some of the best clients out there. Shout out to my Money Saving Academy clients, my Side Hustle Society clients, and my one-on-one clients. My clients, they They love me, they understand, and I don't usually reschedule. I maybe reschedule a call once every 3 to 4 months, unless I'm super duper sick or like I'm physically, like, if I was in traffic or something. I don't usually reschedule. We set a time, we stick to the time. But every now and then I need to reschedule, and my clients are so understanding. But this is the business. This is one of the main reasons why I started business. I can't talk. This is one of the main reasons why I started a business. The time freedom. I didn't have to ask anyone to leave. Hey D, I just got back. I didn't have to ask anyone to leave. I didn't have to put in any PTO. I didn't have to explain myself. I reached out to one client, hey, can we reschedule? She was like, no problem. I went to my Money Saving Academy and I said, hey, I'm going to move our call up like an hour. No problem. I'm also going to make up to them and give them an extra call just because I know I moved the time around, okay, for the second time. So I was able to make a decision and decide that I had the freedom to go. And I needed those 4 hours on the beach. Those 4 hours on the beach and that time with my sister was well worth the almost 8 hours that I spent in the car. And I want y'all to know I do not like to drive long distances. I had to drive in the dark both times, and I do not have anti-glare in these. I need to get anti-glare in these. And, driving at night is not all what it's cracked up to be. But I am so grateful that I had the freedom to go and spend that time with my sister. Starting a business will give you the freedom that you desire, mostly because you get to dictate what your business looks like, how your business runs, the hours that you work. My biz bestie is on here, and what does she tell me? Her work days sometimes don't start until 1 o'clock. Some days 11, some days 1. But she gets to wake up every single day and decide. Well, she don't wake up, y'all, because she planned. She know her work schedule for the week. Like, she plans out her schedule. But the point is, she gets to choose when she wants to work. She has the time freedom. I also want to say that I was sitting here and I was like, I haven't really taken like a full dedicate. Yeah, D is like, I wouldn't be surprised if her schedule for the month is not planned. I wouldn't be surprised. But she's very good with scheduling. But I sat to myself and I said, self, Bay's birthday and Kinsley's birthday are one's in May and one's in June. But we're having our summer in June. We're going to the beach. We want to go to the water park. And I was like, work. I am literally looking at my calendar. I'm going to create my June schedule. And I'm literally just told myself, I think I'm going to take 2.5, maybe 3 weeks off of business. Very limited calls, but I'm not going to be going live. I'm not going to be doing editing. I literally want to take a 3-week vacation. I want us to go to the beach. I want us to go to the water park. I want to be able to just go to the pool with Kinsley, do family bike rides, watch family movies, and just have like not having to worry about work. There'll be a couple of like coaching calls that like I may have to show up to for a couple of clients, but I am going to literally have the days off. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to make this schedule literally this week, and I'm going to plan and prepare. Record early, schedule out things, and literally not have to worry about it. I want to set myself up because the reason why I started this business was to have this freedom. September, I was like, I think I'm going to go to Baltimore for about 2 weeks to see my family, right? There's a birthday party happening. I got a free companion pass on Southwest for Kinsley. I'm like, I can do a tour. I can eat crabs. I can see my family. So I'm like, I'm gonna have a summer vacation, and I'm gonna have a fall vacation. A summer vacation and a fall vacation. Okay? That's what I want to do. A summer vacation and a fall vacation, because I have the time freedom. So I'm here to say, if you have been wanting to start a business, And time freedom and money freedom is one of the things that you are looking towards. I would love to help you just get started. Getting started is literally one of the hardest battles. You may be sitting here like, self, I know I want to start a business. I kind of know what type of business I want to start, but I have no idea how to get the wheels turning. I have no idea how to get clients. I have no idea how I'm going to market. I literally have no idea what kind of business I'm going to have. I have no idea what the heck I'm going to sell. I don't even know how to sell. I want to help you at the very starting stages. I see so many business coaches, and I very rarely see business coaches that are doing live coaching and helping you at the first steps. Most of the time, if you're a beginner in business, it's a pre-recorded course that you're getting, not any sort of like live trainings or coachings. So I'm hosting a 2-day boot camp on Sunday and Tuesday of next week, where it's the Brain to Business Bootcamp, where I'm going to help you take all the ideas from your brain, narrow them down, and come up with your business and your offer on day one. So you're going to leave day one with your business idea and your first offer, what product and service you are going to sell. And then on day two, we're going to come up with a price for that offer, and we're going to come up with your 30-day money making plan. So you are going to leave the Brain to Business Bootcamp with a business, with an offer, and your 30-day money making plan. So you're going to leave and you're going to be able to implement this plan, and you should be able to make money if and when you do the work. But I want to help you get started. If having a business is just an idea and you have no idea how to make that idea a real thing, the Brain to Business Bootcamp is for you. For you. I'm going to help you just get started. And a lot of times, once you get started, you'll get that momentum and you'll literally get going and you'll get excited. You'll get motivated. You'll be ready. So, the Brain to Business Bootcamp, you can go to my website, krysthemaximizer.com. It's linked in my bio on TikTok and Instagram. It's linked on YouTube. And click on Brain to Business Bootcamp. It's only $99 for 2 days of bootcamp, a workbook, and you get lifetime access to the replays. We're going to spend 4 hours together. You're going to get individual coaching with me in the group setting. I'm going to go through each and every person. I'm going to speak to you. I'm going to call you by name, and I'm going to help pull the greatness that you have inside of yourself that you have been hiding for whatever reason. We're going to pull it out and we're going to get your business started. Okay? I'm also going to do a live this week about fear, because a lot of us are letting fear hold us back. Now, as a business owner, I'm not letting fear hold me back from my business, but I'm letting fear hold me back from some decisions. So I want to talk about what it looks like to do it scared and to do it anyway. Do you know how bad I wanted to just go get my bowl of ice cream and not do this live? But I didn't go live yesterday because I was driving and I was like, I need to go live. And I'm not scared of going live, but I had to just, nudge myself just a little, right? So a lot of us are letting fear and the stories that we're telling ourselves hold us back. So I want to help you get out of that and literally just start. Because if you never start, you never start. When I started Krys the Maximizer, I already had a 9-to-5. I was able to create my Krys the Maximizer YouTube channel and set the blueprint for my coaching business for a whole year. And then I got fired. So when I got fired, I had something to go to. I was already planning to quit, so I had some things in place. But when I got fired, I already had something together. If you desire to have your own business and have it turn into your main source of income and replace your 9-to-5, you have to start. The best way to start is while you already have your 9-to-5, while you already have a steady source of income, and then you can really create your business and learn. You're going to still make mistakes. Things are not always going to go as planned, but when you have a plan, you can pivot. So joining us in the Brain to Business Bootcamp is going to help you with your very, very, very first plan, your very first 30-day money-making plan. Okay? So Does anyone have any questions? Any questions about how starting your business gives you freedom? Any questions, comments, or concerns? Because I got a bowl of ice cream that is calling my name. But no matter the roller coaster of business, I can tell y'all this with almost certainty that I would not trade super steady income in a 9 to 5 for my business, because the time freedom is unmatched. I don't know, does this sound childish? Just being able to do whatever you want. I feel like, have y'all seen the TikTok where people like, what's a flex? That's a flex in your world. That's not a flex to other people. But like, really, just being able to do whatever I want. It is a blessing. And sometimes it can be a little rough because sometimes I'll be like, hey, no work. But like, it's something that I desired for a long time. I'm trying to balance my business with my 9 to 5. Really? You're also a money coach. Licensed side hustler. Love it. Well, let me know if you want to chat. I do also have 1-to-1. If you're like, the boot camp may not be for me, but I need support, I do have 1-to-1 coaching available. If you need help with creating a plan of balance, we can, do a few sessions to help you come up with some sort of structure that's going to help you. I'm so excited to start my business. Yay! So excited to help you. We can work together. So I'm going to go ahead and follow you. So make sure you follow me back so we can chat if you want help. But my biggest advice for balancing your business with your 9 to 5 is you make time for things that are important to you. So I'm going to tell you what I did when I was in my 9 to 5. I'm going to tell you what I did in my 9 to 5. Once I started Krys the Maximizer, I scaled all the way back in my 9 to 5. Now, I was salaried and I was used to working 10 to 12 hours a week at home on my own time. I completely stopped that. I was not coming in early and I was not staying late. I was working my contracted hours and I was not picking up any damn thing extra. Nothing. I wasn't picking up nothing extra. So yeah, shoot me a DM. I followed you. I'll definitely follow up, but go ahead, shoot me a DM and we can definitely chat about 1-to-1, because it seems like 1-to-1 may be a good fit for you, Larice. All Beth says the 1-on-1 sessions. Beth is one of my 1-on-1 clients. She's freaking amazing. Coach Hall. Yes. And she's had her business for a while and she's absolutely crushing it. She is in busy season and she's crushing it. I didn't do anything extra. I was not staying late. I was doing my contracted hours. I told my work friends, I can eat lunch with you 1 day a week. So y'all pick the day of the week. The other 4 days, I was in my car. I was in the library. I was off campus and I was working. I was editing YouTube videos. I was scheduling calls, having calls with potential clients, with brand deals. I was doing Zoom calls for brand deals. And I had an hour lunch. So I would take an hour lunch. So that's 4 hours a week alone of my business. I did lunch. I ate my lunch in 15 minutes and I worked for 45. If it was editing a YouTube video, I'm eating with one hand and I'm editing a video with the other hand. Second biggest advice is we make time for what's important. So I had to do a time audit to see where the heck am I spending my time. I was spending too much time on social media. Instagram and Facebook was taking too much of my time. I was watching a crap ton of TV shows. I cut it down. Friday was my TV show day. So I would record all my TV shows for the week. And Friday night was probably the only night I did not work for Krys the Maximizer. I would sit on the couch. I would get in my bed. I would get my sunflower seeds, popcorn. I would binge all my shows. Okay. I gave myself Monday through Thursday, bare minimum 1 hour a week after work or before work. I need to be working on my business. If your business is important to you, you have to put it on your calendar like it's non-negotiable. I'm not doing nothing extra at work. Don't sign me up for no extra committees. If it's not I'm not doing it. Because I have other things that are more important to me. My business was more of my priority than my 9 to 5. So I made a schedule. Okay. And I worked that schedule. And most days I probably did about 2 hours. Monday through Thursday, I did about 2 hours of work at home from my business. At least 2 hours. So now we're up to 12 hours. Sunday, I worked a full shift. I recorded a bunch of YouTube videos. I would post like 3 YouTube videos on Sunday. I edited. I would record other videos for the week on Sunday. Excuse me. Saturday was my family day. I would take Kinsley out to Disney. We'd go to the water park. I'd take her out. She had birthday parties. So Saturday was like a day off. Once she was asleep, I would be editing videos. I would go live. I would do whatever once she was asleep on Saturday. Okay? So it's like I made my business a priority. And that was the most my YouTube channel has grown ever is in that first year because I gave it all. She said, you're dropping gems. I just started the process of starting business. My first thing to do is come up with a name. Okay. If I be very honest with you, what problem are you solving with your business? What problem are you solving with your business? The name is important. I agree with you. But what problem are you solving with your business? So if you need help and support, you just started a business, you haven't made money yet, you don't know your plan to make money, I want to encourage you to come to the Brain to Business Bootcamp. It's a 2-day boot camp happening on Sunday of this upcoming Sunday, so in like 4 days, and on Tuesday. Where on day 1, we're going to solidify your business idea. So Wakandria, this could be where you solidify your business name. And we're going to come up with your first offer. What product or service are you going to be offering to your clients to help solve their problem? And on day 2, we're creating a money-making plan. We're creating your 30-day money-making plan. So you're going to leave knowing how you are going to make money, your plan to make money in the next 30 days. So you can sign up for the Brain to Business Bootcamp at KristenMaximizer.com. It's $99. You get a workbook and you get lifetime access to the replays. This is 4 hours of workshop style coaching. We're going to be on Zoom. You're going to be talking to me. I'm going to be giving you ideas. I'm going to be giving you feedback, and I'm going to be supporting you. This is not a course. This is not something pre-recorded. This is live coaching. So if you need help and you need support starting your business, the Brain to Business Bootcamp is for you. This is going to help you at the very beginning stages. If you already have a business and you want support, I have one-on-one coaching, and I also have a 12-month group coaching program to help you with that. Send me a DM. Hey, Crystal, I'm just starting my business. Hey, Crystal, I have a business, but I'm not getting clients. I'm not getting sales. We can talk about working together. But you have to make your business a priority if it's something that you truly want to have. You got to make it a priority. So I put my business into my schedule just like my 9 to 5 was in my schedule. I would listen to YouTube videos. I wasn't a heavy podcast listener when I first started. I want to say I got really heavy into podcasts maybe in 2020. But I know I was watching a whole lot of YouTube videos on business. I was listening to a lot of Instagram lives from business coaches. So while I was driving to work, I was listening to Instagram videos. I was listening to YouTube videos. I wanted to flood my mind with business practices. I hired my business coach about 2.5 months after I got fired because I didn't know jack crap about running an online business. So the boot camp is going to be on Zoom. I would not do anything paid on Instagram, but the boot camp is going to be on Zoom. Boot camp will be on Zoom. The boot camp will be on Zoom. But yeah, I was trying to just flood my brain. And then once I started working with my coach, things just took off. Things just absolutely took off when I started working with my coach. and getting it together. Yeah, so definitely sign up. We are starting on Sunday. We have 2 days, Sunday and Tuesday. You can go to KrysMaximizer.com and sign up to join us. There is a little bit of pre-work that you have to do, so I would say sign up sooner than later so you can get started on the pre-work. A couple questions and things you need to do before we start on Sunday that's really going to help you solidify your business idea. Just a little exercise. If you don't do it before, it's okay, but it's highly suggested that you do it before. I probably won't have a next one of these if I'm being very, very honest with you. But happy birthday to your son. I don't think I'm going to be doing this again. I do have a group coaching program called the Side Hustle Society, which is a 12-month group coaching program where we help you start your business from scratch and scale it, which will be the step after the Brain to Business Bootcamp. But I also, in Side Hustle Society, can help you with your name and with your money-making plan. Now, the Side Hustle Society is a much larger investment for time and money. So after the Brain to Business Bootcamp, the next step would be Side Hustle Society. It's a 12-month group coaching program, and it is $2,000 or 12 payments of $199. So I don't think I'm going to be having another Brain to Business Bootcamp. But if you need help with your business, the Side Hustle Society is the way to go. Sorry, I'm spitting. I do two coaching calls a month that are Q&A, one live masterclass per month. There's a Slack channel for us to communicate in between calls. So that is where my coaching clients are right now for business. And then I also have one-to-one coaching, which is a little bit more. One-to-one coaching is at $399 a month, and it is a 3-month minimum for one-to-one coaching. So those are the ways that you can work with me. You can do Side Hustle Society, which is group coaching, or you can do one-to-one. So if you're just starting out, Side Hustle Society is for beginners. Side Hustle Society is for beginners, new to business, just starting and trying to scale your business. The only outlier is my mom is in Side Hustle Society. She's been having her business for she's been sewing for 40 years. But I'm helping her with online business because she's always been an in-person kind of business person. So she's a part of Side Hustle Society, and I'm really helping her use her social media to actually garner sales because she's so used to just meeting people and getting referrals. So it's all about helping her with her online business. But she's a beginner with online business. So the Side Hustle Society is truly for beginners, 0 to 2 years in business, to really help you get started. So that would be the next step. So you can definitely Wakandria, if I'm saying your name right, hopefully I'm saying it right. You can send me a DM and we can chat about Side Hustle Society because it sounds like that will be the best thing. I'm doing the best there, but my kids take a lot of time, 1 month and 4-year-old. Okay, absolutely. So you can definitely start with the boot camp. But even with your kids, you can find. It's best to try to find 1 hour a day to work on your business. 1 hour a day. So if you can come to the boot camp for part of the time and then you can watch the replay, that's fine. But maybe you wake up 30 minutes before your kids. I know you have a 1-month-old, and then maybe you do 30 minutes before once they go to sleep. I know it's hard. I only have 1 kid, so I can only imagine what it's like to have 2, right? But I would love to have you in the boot camp. So even if you have to miss part of it, you will get access to the replay, right? You will get access to the replay and you'll be able to bring any questions that you have. So yeah, I'm gonna send me a message, Rakandria, so we can chat. But yeah, I believe it's Ann, right? Ann would love to have you. Would love to have you there. So Sunday, it's from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. And on Tuesday, it's from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. I have a client in the Side Hustle Society. She always have her little chocolate baby with us. So it's okay. You can put yourself on mute. So if the baby's crying or a kid's screaming, I also have my kid. She's not with me right now, but she will often pop up on camera and all the things. So if you gotta bring your babies to the meeting, I'm okay with that. I'm not that coach because my child be in the meeting sometimes too. So do not feel like you can't have life happen. So if you got to bounce that baby, feed that baby while we're on the call, you can have your camera off, you can have your sound off, and you can still listen while you be a mama. While you be a mama. I'm definitely not that coach. I'm definitely, children are welcome as long as as long as they're not talking the whole time. Any other questions? This has been great. I'm literally about to go eat me some ice cream and watch 911 because I told myself just go live and check that off your box, and everything else I'll do tomorrow. So I'll try to do another live tomorrow and Saturday, but for the boot camp, is on Sunday. So if you are interested in working with me, go to the boot camp. If you're like, you know what, Crystal, I already have my business idea, I already know what I want to sell, then maybe Side Hustle Society is where you need to be. So send me a DM. Let's chat about it. I still have a few spots open for Side Hustle Society if you are interested. And that's for us to work together for a year. For a year. And I do need to update a board because we did just get a new enrollee in the Side Hustle Society. So I'll post a video about that hopefully tomorrow. But yeah, if you have any questions, shoot me a DM. Let's chat about working together and let's get these businesses started so you can have the time freedom and the financial freedom that you desire. And just remember, if you never start, you never start. If you never start, you never start. If you look down and you've been wanting to start a business since the pandemic and you still haven't started it, what are you waiting for? Let's do this. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. My laptop's about to die. Look at me. I still got like 30% battery, but I don't usually let my battery get past 50. I'm not one of those. So 30% is it's about to die to me. But yeah, let me know if y'all have any questions. Shoot me a DM and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.